Hello and welcome back to the Secret Newsroom. This is Agent Cartographer. This week, we've got updates from the LEC and the LPL. Let's dive right in and see what's been uncovered. First up, our top story. Poby, a mid laner from T1 Esports Academy, has officially made the move to the LEC. You may remember him from the 2023 LCK Summer Split, where he stepped in for Faker during his wrist injury. Now, as Split 3 begins, Poby has joined the legendary European team, Fnatic. And he made an immediate impact, delivering a brilliant performance in his debut match. Let's take a closer look at just how impressive his debut was. Game 1 versus Heretics. A fight broke out near the top lane's Tier 2 turret. A surprise engage from Mickey X's Alistar followed instantly by a massive shockwave from Orianna. The fight broke out and Heretics' formation collapsed instantly, and Fnatic chased them down to clean up the fight. Camalu's Talia made a run for it, but Orianna chases him down. Fnatic, with the ace, secures a massive teamfight to win a Game 1 victory. Despite a setback in Game 2, Fnatic closed out the series in Game 3, with Poby delivering a solid performance in his LEC debut. 2 days later, with a clean 2-0 victory over SK Gaming, Fnatic sent a strong message that their comeback might be underway.
Can't really hit anyone. He's not so OP to just 1v5 in this fight because there's just the shields and everything, and it just feels so desperately hard for SK.
Given how quickly Poby's move to Fnatic came together, there were concerns among fans about whether he'd have enough time to adjust to the European stage. Poby just played like he's been there for years. He played as if those concerns were completely unnecessary, delivering a flawless performance that secured 2 victories for Fnatic. Poby's dominant first debut in the LEC drew high praise from their fans, with many referring to him as the unkillable Demon Prince. Both LEC co-streamer Woodid and former T1 Academy coach GBM tuned in live, offering high praise for Poby's relentless dominance in the laning phase. It's always a point of pride to see a talented LCK player succeed in other regions, but at the same time, there's a lingering concern. Could he become a future threat to the LCK on the international stage? We'll have to keep a close eye on how Poby continues to improve in the LEC.
어떤 길은 저를 통합니다.
And now for some intel from the LPL. Anyone's Legend, the team that threatened the LCK at MSI, is reportedly starting to show signs of struggle. After suffering losses to BLG, Weibo Gaming, Top Esports and IG, the AL we saw at MSI is nowhere to be found. Their shaky start to Split 3 raises a bigger question. What's really going on within the team? Head coach Pobe, once hailed as a mastermind for his brilliant draft strategies at international events, was credited with leading AL to challenge the LCK. However, in recent matches, several of AL's drafts have been called into question. What really caught everyone's attention was the Game 3 draft against TES. With Ryze, Ezreal and Karma locked in, AL's comp was already heavily towards AP damage. Then came Yorick in the second phase, while they held off on revealing their jungle pick until the last pick. And with the final R5 pick, AL locked in Maokai? A surprising end to a draft that didn't quite reflect Tabe's trademark philosophy, and with that, the game began. Just as many anticipated, every TES player picked up Merc Treads, reading Tabe's draft perfectly and dismantling AL's vulnerable comp with ease. Tarzan looked for the Baron steal with Maokai, but it didn't go his way. Right then, Cream's Aurora saw the opening and popped the ult, going for the cleanup. TES saw the opening immediately, chasing down AL with perfect coordination. Hope's Ezreal was the first to fall during TS's relentless chase, followed by Shanks on Ryze. Left isolated, Blandre's Yorick was taken down as well, resulting in a clean teamfight win for TES and a crushing loss for AL. Tabe's trademark drafts haven't been the same, and AL's slump began right after the start of Split 3. Can he bounce back and get his team back on track? With Worlds on the horizon, the clock is ticking. Can he bring it back before Worlds? That will be all for this week's news. With the second half of the season underway, intel from global leagues is starting to roll in. This has been Codename Cartographer, and once again, I'll leave you with the wise words of Atlas. Stick around soon, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.